Breaking news in regards to Leeds United. Dominic Calvert Lewin, the free agent who left Everton in the summer, looks like he's on his way to Leeds United. From Rodrigo Muniz to Dominic Calvert Lewin to Pajal to Solomon. This isn't the video I was planning on doing today. Planning to do my normal transfer video, but I thought I'd come on and drop some breaking news. You've probably already seen it already, but Dominic Calvert Lewin, according to David Ornstein, is on his way to Leeds United. Like you can see the ticker down the bottom. Leeds United, this is from David Ornstein in The Athletic. Leeds United reach agreement in principle to sign Dominic Calvert Lewin, the 28-year-old striker, the free agent after the Everton contract expired. England international scheduled at Thorpe Arch to do a medical before completing the Leeds United transfer. I want to know your thoughts in the comments down below with this one. For me, it's odd if he's the backup striker to kind of come on and, you know, help out Nemecha and Pereira. It still doesn't feel like a number 9 striker. You can't bid 32 million on Rodrigo Muniz and then settle with a free agent from Everton who's injury prone, hasn't necessarily hit the heights in the Premier League. He's had a good couple of goal scoring seasons with Everton. He's 28 years old, which is actually younger than I thought he was. I don't believe it is the end of the world if he's back up. If he's the number 9 throughout our whole season, then yeah, fair enough. I can understand the meltdown. But can you also understand the meltdown with the fans as well, that we've gone from these high heights of looking like we might get Pajal and Rodrigo Muniz, these young players, up-and-coming players that cost you millions, to now Dominic Calvert Lewin? And I think everyone knows he hasn't been the same player the last sort of 4 or 5 seasons. He had a very good season. The same season Patrick Bamford had a very good season. We're talking 5, nearly 6 years ago now. Can we bank on Dominic Calvert Lewin? Obviously, the reason he left Everton is he wasn't good enough to be at Everton. This wasn't the video I was going to do today. I wanted to do my normal wrap-up and talk about options that Leeds United have got, but this is just broke. And like I said, it is a weird one. I really want to know your guys' thoughts. And it is a bit of an odd situation with Leeds United right now, that it's been silent for 2-3 weeks since the Igor Pajal links have gone downhill when he signed for Marseille. Leeds United have been radio silent. And then the next thing to come out that's official with Leeds United, to do with David Ornstein, obviously very reliable journalist, is that we've reached an agreement for another free agent striker. We've brought in 2 strikers, and none of them have cost anything. Don't get me wrong. I think Dominic Calvert Lewin is a very, very decent backup. But then why'd you get Nemecha in? Or where'd you use Joel Pereira? If they're the 3 strikers, I just don't see where the goals are coming from. I really don't. But then again, I have a funny feeling this might be our number 9 signing. I've got a funny feeling. And then also with Solomon, I know a lot of people will say about, don't be horrible to Solomon. Look what he's done for the club. Completely understand this. But Fabrizio Romano this morning also tweeted regards to Manor Solomon, saying that he could leave in the final weeks of the window, with La Liga and Premier League clubs calling in recent days. Realistically, the Premier League club is Leeds, you know, since it just will be. I can't see anyone else. Movement started with Spurs, and they're aware of interest. Again, that's from Fabrizio Romano. So we'll have to see what happens with Solomon. I just think when you go from Pajal to Solomon, it feels a bit, I don't know. I wanted to go into more detail about this, but this news is just kind of sprung on me. And also, Atalanta are confident to get Rodrigo Muniz deal done with Fulham's talks at an advanced stage right now. And so yeah, Muniz was keen on the move away to Syria, and negotiations are underway. So God knows we're not getting Rodrigo Muniz. It looks like we're getting Dominic Calvert Lewin. A lot of fans, obviously, on social media are overreacting to this. Patrick Bamford, this is from LUFC data. Patrick Bamford scored as many goals in his first Premier League season as Dominic Calvert Lewin has managed over the last 4 seasons in the top 5 combined. His medical is set today. A lot of people saying keep him fit. It'll be a great signing. I don't know if he will be. Guys, I really want to know your thoughts and your comments down in the comment section. This is going to cause an absolute meltdown with the fan base. I might be back later with a bit more of a whole transfer news. This is just the breaking news for right now. But yeah, I've been Ollie Ward. You guys have been excellent. Be sure to smash that like button, subscribe if you're new. I don't really know how to feel right now, and I'll catch you later. Cheery. Oh.